Temu order. I think it's Sunday. Temu order on Sunday. But I didn't buy this on Sunday. So remember that. I ordered it a long time ago. I think when I was in Australia, I ordered it. So when I got home, I would have a show. And boy, did it come today. This is going to be my longest, biggest TV haul show for Temu ever. So, now, you know, I watch Hey Everybody, Erin on Hey Everybody, and she had an almost 2-hour Temu haul, and she said it brought in a huge revenue. That means her a lot of money, if you didn't know, from monetizing and everything. So instead of chopping this one up and having it, because it's 3 orders or 4 orders, and then a couple packages came separate, I'm going to make it one big long one. So if you want long ones, this is it. If you don't like long ones, watch half of it, stop it, and then tomorrow watch the other half, or tonight or something. But always give me a thumbs up, because I'm trying to get so many. I want like a video, let's have it be this one. I want this video to get more thumbs up than any other video I've ever made. Now, I know you haven't seen it yet, but because I spent a lot of money back here, probably $100 or more, no, over $100, then that means you need to give me a thumbs up and like it. Oh, I forgot to turn my signs on. I'll do it now. I got a little twisty tie, and, ooh, look how bright that is. That's like blood bright. It's supposed to be going down. There we go. Now it's going dimmer. I don't know if it helped it. Okay, then this one. And then this one. Can't see this one much because it's way up there. There. And then this one, I had too many USB cords. USB, UBS. So then this one is over here on this side. This is my subscribe. There. Okay, I'm getting all the colors. Oh, look, I need to get one for right up here. And then it would be set. And then I have to get low so you can read them all, and high. But you got to see my table, so I have to get lower. The one on top is just for when I'm talking. My morning talk show, you get to see that one. Okay, that's how it'll be. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, this is going to be the first one, because I have an example here. All right. I got this perfume, of course, a long time ago. 24 Karat Millionaire. And I love it. It's the Millionaire. Because, you know, my husband is a millionaire if he sold everything he owns. But you don't sell. Your house might be worth a lot, but it's worth nothing unless you sell it. Our land might be worth a lot, but I'm not selling it. I want to keep it. Now, some people want the land, and they think, why aren't you selling it to me? Because I want to keep it for our security to fall back on. You understand? And we were talking today, you know, if we sold this house, we could downsize. I want the bedroom here, which somebody wanted to see a tour of our house, and I do have a tour of the house long ago when I first started my channel. But I will do another one because I know it's hard to find those. I'll open this because I love that one so much, and I wanted to get another one because, you know, when that's gone, what if I can't ever get it again? And I was so worried about that. And so I bought a big bottle. I got a big bottle. Here's my garbage sack. I have a wastebasket right down there too, but if I put the garbage in the wastebasket, then the wastebasket's full and I gotta empty it. So if I have this separate, look how pretty they packaged it. But guess what? I'm keeping it, so the bow's mine. I don't know how much I paid for it because I think it was a, you know, when they say 90% off, but you don't really get 90% off. But they tricked me. 24 karat gold, but it says pure pink, not millionaire. So are they going to smell alike? Because I really liked the millionaire one. Not saving the box, because, you know, might be downsizing. So we were talking, and Jamie and I were sitting in the garage talking. And I said, you know, if we sold this house, and I pointed to everything in the garage, we could get rid of all of this crap. Build the bedroom, a living room, another guest room, just one guest room, and a bathroom off of it. And then I would want a toilet and a sink off of, you know, so they would use that instead of the bathroom that goes to that bedroom. And then if you wanted to build bigger, you could even build a little rental on the end of it. And then we would move into that tiny home, not tiny, but smaller than this one, like 1,000 square feet instead of 5. And then put all the extra money from this house after we build into an account. And then we could keep the 35 acres we live on and we would be set. And then the rest we could sell, the 80 acres. Because the county makes you keep at least, you have to sell it in 35 to 40 acres. All right, here it is, no, that's the millionaire one. Now look, they're alike. They should smell the same, right? And then Jamie could build up by the orchard. Oh, I like it. That was the alcohol smell. Now let's smell this one. Not alcohol as in, you know what. They're a little different, I would say, but I like them both. And aren't they cute? And I even have a smaller one. I have threesome. I have a smaller one to take on trips. I don't know what I did with my smaller one. It's to go take it places. And it was so cute too. It's around somewhere. Okay, I like those. But, you know, Jamie's son wants the ranch now. But we're not ready quite to sell, because if we sold, then we would give away our $2 million. Why would we want to give away our $2 million for a lot less? And then we wouldn't have any security to fall on. Not supposed to talk about it, though. All right. But, you know, when you're our age, security is worth a lot. Because you can't get a job when you're old. Fiber rubber base gel. Rubber. Now that might be good to put rubber on your fingernails so they wouldn't break. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's a UV light kind of thing or if it's a... Let me see. Let me see here. All right, let me read. They give you the address. Caution, for external use only. Keep out of reach of children. If irritation or rash occurs, stop using it. But it doesn't give you any. I guess you just have to paint it on and then wait and see if it dries or if you're going to have to put a UV light, because it doesn't tell you. I don't know. I'm going to paint one fingernail. I'm going to paint my thumbnail here that broke down to the quick. No, this is the one that broke down to the quick. Because I use my thumbs for a lot of things. And they always break. Okay. Don't get it on the skin in case I'm allergic. Because on gel polish, I'm allergic to. Okay, we're going to see if it'll dry. I got a message, but I didn't read it fast enough. I'm wearing this today because I'm wearing a skirt because Jamie and I went to our temple. And so I'm dressed up. Okay, this. I ordered Don't Fall, Please. I ordered 3 of these because they were $2.57. And sorry, you can't get them for this price now. But I got one for gifts, 3 of them. I might keep one more for myself, and then the rest, the other 2, will be gifts. For whom, I don't know. For probably someone who has a collection or a hoarding problem or something. Like, now Shauna, I would love to give it to her, my sister Shauna, because she has so many earrings. And it's one of these. I can't believe it was $2.67. I thought it was a gimmick. I thought they were going to, like, send you a picture of it. But no, you get the real thing. Look, all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 by 6, 24 times 1, 2, 3. That's how many earrings and necklaces you could put in these little drawers. $2.67. This is the sale of a century. No, a sale of the year. Because, you know, they're a lot more. They're like $12. So, I'm so glad I got it. I might give it to a granddaughter, but my granddaughters aren't like me. They don't have collections of earrings and necklaces yet. So I don't think they would really use it. It wouldn't be ready for diamond art. Oh, on the ship, when we went on the cruise, some people had so much professional diamond art kits that spread out and all the drawers and opened and all the things. And I was just like, boy, they take this seriously. And they had big old ones they brought. And I'm thinking the whole time, how could they hang all these, you know, if they're into this, how can they hang them all on their walls? Right now, my walls are so covered with everything. And I bought a book that you could put your ones in, but they're smaller ones. They're not those real big ones, and you can save them. But I don't know, then you're going to say, well, would you like to see my diamond art book of all my diamond arts? And then they'll go, yeah. But really they don't want to because, you know, they're not that interesting. But then they're polite. I did not need this, but it was $8.49. Can you believe that price? You're going, how can I know? I don't know what it is yet. Okay. Now, you know when you were young, you didn't want white when you were a mother with 4 little boys that always had a runny nose and they would be crying. You pick them up, lay them on your shoulder. No, don't cry. And then they'd wipe their snot nose all over your shoulder, or they would throw up on you, or they would come running after playing outside to hug after school, and they'd be dirty. And you didn't want white sweater, white blouse, white coat, nothing white. White carpet, white couch, no white in your life at all. But now I'm 69. Look at this. It was only $8.57 or something like that. Seeing if it's drying. Not yet. I bet you it does have to have a light because, you know, where's my light? I got it right here. It's handy. I have everything handy. This is my office, my nest. And that's why if I sold my house, I would want to build this same setup. I heard Jay Osmond once tell, he said, I read his book. He said, plus he was my friend. And he said that his whole life, they stayed in motels. So he felt at home because every motel they went, you know, the bed, the bathroom, it was all kind of set up the same. And so he liked that setup. So then when he built a house, he wanted that same setup when he moved in a house so that he would feel that when he was on the road, he would feel like he was home. So he liked the same motel setup for a bedroom. Isn't that funny? But I could adjust. If I had something new, I could adjust. But the thoughts of moving, oh, I would need like 3 months to move and go everything, have a yard sale, and get rid of everything. You'd only keep what you loved. I love everything. I love my cruise ships. models. I love my miniature stuff. And I guess everything else I could get rid of. Can't take it with you anyway. Then I was thinking, how can I have a Temu yard sale in the wintertime? I'm sorry, I'm doing this because I want to see if it hardens. I could do it in my dining room and move everything out, put the table in there, and then put my divider, room divider, so they don't go in the kitchen part, and then just set that whole thing up. I have clothes racks and have a yard sale in there. I'm thinking about it. It's a lot of work. I could probably make $30. So people don't ever want to buy my stuff. And I've come to the conclusion it's because everything I want to sell and get rid of is crap no one else wants. If I want to sell it, it's crap. Because I only want to keep the good stuff. All right, it was under the light. It's still sticky. So I'm getting my rag. If any of you wonder what this is, I'll tell you about it. I have beautiful rags, you know, really nice ones. But some work is dirty work. You do not want to use this, you know, beautiful rag on nails, nail polish remover and stuff. So when my husband's t-shirts wear out and they're ugly and old, because, you know, mine never wear out because I have too many. It's the advantage of it. When was the last time I wore out a pair of shoes? In the 80s, because I kept them until now and they're falling apart. All right, I think it has to go under a light, and I think, I don't know, I can't tell if it's good or not. I'll have to use it more and let you know. And then you can use your dirty old rag and dust things when you're, you know, after you use it. And I keep it right here so I can use it all for dirty old things. This coat looks long enough. Look how long. And let's see if it has pockets. And what I'm happy about. Let's see. Is it deep? Yes. I might want to stitch it up a little more right here so stuff doesn't fall out. And the other thing I like about it, let me see. It has to be fuzzy on the inside. All right, it is. I hate when coats have that rough stuff on the, fuzzy on the out and crappy on the inside. So I'm going to be wearing that. They're going to think, is she dressed up like trying to be an angel? Okay, and I got another clothing item. I want to show it next. This isn't it, but I'll show it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stuff's falling. I hate that. Then when I'm done and I look down and I'm like, I forgot to show it. This was $5.83. Why did I pay that much for this? Because, you know, am I a hat person? I want to be. Okay. It's cold in our town. And I'm thinking, oh, I look like a train. What's that called? A train captain. The captain of the train. A train hat. I want to be a news boy. How do they wear it so they look really cute? And then, you know, I can go get the mail and I won't have to have anybody say, oh, her gray hair is showing. I might wear it. Let's see what color it is. I don't know. It's kind of a gray purple. And it has, it has a cha. C-H-A. Cha. Shaw. I don't know what that means. It's a good brand, though. I know it's a good brand. But look, it's all lined. It's warm. I'll wear that when I make a snowman. All right. These are not going to be that great. And you might say, why did you buy them then? Because I plan on not going in the snow with them. And they are denim blue color. This zipper is just fake. This is the real zipper, which goes on the inside. Why do they give you two zippers, I wonder? And they were $13.49. I love this color with jeans and denim. And maybe I have a dress they'll match. I don't know. Had to buy something. They were cheap. So I got them. But, you know, they're not real suede. They're fake, and they're not going to do good in the rain or snow. So autumn time is a good time to wear them. I like them. Good heel length. I have some navy blue ones, but I don't have this color. And I needed this because I have this stuff here that I'm giving to Amy, my sister-in-law. Some of the stickers from Australia and stuff, I don't know if she got them or not. And they said they're coming to visit us probably November. And I'm going to give her a little koala bear magnet because she probably didn't get one, like me. Okay, and then I'm going to put Amy on here. So I have one over there for Emily. And that way, when I find stuff I'm giving to her, I keep in it. And then when she gets here, I know it. I'm going to stop this and wash the camera lens, and I'll be right back. Hey, I don't know if it's better. But it doesn't, I think it's just glary with all these lights on or something, maybe. Maybe it's my glasses need washed. Maybe it's my eyesight, probably. What else? Okay, then, don't want to talk about that yet. These are a repeat order, one more of these, because I got it for a free gift, this wonderful fun game. And so I'm giving one to every family. In the family, each family, the game to play, because I know they're going to love it. Oh, this is so beautiful. I don't know where I'll ever wear it. And it was a free gift. And so I picked it out, because then if it was ugly, I wouldn't be wasting my own money. But I have never seen anything so beautiful and big as this. Would you wear it this way or this way, up or down? You could put it right here if you had a dress, you know, one of those dresses. Oh, it's so beautiful. It just has a hook like this. It doesn't match this a bit, but it's all rhinestone. Oh, it's beautiful. I want one in every color. Where am I going to wear it? Look how big it is, too. It's as big as your hand almost. It would be as big as your 10-year-old grandchild's hand. I love it. You could wear it as a headdress, maybe. Put it on your hat. That was worth it. This was $3.49. What is it? What is it? Oh, these are cute. It'll remind me of my cruise. Magnets. And look, they're strong magnets. I'm going to give one of these to Amy, too. Where's her bag? I lost it already. Amy, I have a bag for you, but when I find it, I'll give it to you. I'll have to do it later, because I'm not going to waste time. I probably threw it way over there. I'm going to give one to Carolyn and Amy and me, and then the rest of them I'll take on my next cruise. I don't have one booked, but these would take up less. I'm going to buy little ones next time. They'll take up less room in my suitcase instead of, you know, those last ones I took. It was my whole suitcase. And then I was glad to get rid of this stuff, though. All right, here's another from Australia. You know, I ordered this box probably from Australia, and that's why I ordered the ducks and this magnet. Can't wait to see it. Ooh. How much was it? I think it was a free gift, because I wrote prices on everything I bought, and I got 3 free gifts, one of those things. Yep, Australia. But it doesn't have any of the sights I saw. All it has is a sail ship and some fish. Well, I did go to that aquarium and see fish like that. Isn't it cute? And it's a real magnet. I like it. Oh, wait, I remember something. I was wondering what's poking me. I bought this. It was in my car, and I washed my window inside my car in the dash, and then this fell off and went flying. So I picked it up. I didn't have any pockets. Don't you hate when you don't have a pocket? So if you're like me and you don't have a pocket, all you do is go in your bra. It was poking me. Hurt. All right. Winter is coming, and I told you how when winter starts coming, we're not used to the cold. And so we're freezing all the time until Jamie calls it immaculate. Immaculate. You know the word I mean. Get used to it. Acculate. I don't know if that's how you say it. I don't say that word in my vocabulary, but you know what I mean. Climatize. Okay, these were $3.10. And I got them because, look at the soles. You can wear them outside when you're in, running out to get something. Like, you know what I usually run out to do in the winter? Somebody comes to visit, a relative, grandchild, whatever. And they leave stuff here that either I've given them or they brought and they left it. And I see it and they're in the car and I have to run out there really fast to give it to them so they don't leave it at my house because then I don't have any place to put it. Well, I'm usually in socks and I have to run out there in my socks and then they're all wet. Well, these will be the perfect thing to run out. These will even be better than the other ones. These were $5.11. But you had to, I remember, you had to get gray. I don't really like gray, not too much. But these are good because they're slip-ons. Now, I gave one pair away that was like this because this was so stiff and dug into my top of my foot. And it was horrible. Oh, these are huge. Did I buy these for me? What size are they? A 2.5. 42 to 43. I didn't order that size. Let me see. Oh, I'm mad because I wanted them to fit me. They're very nice. PE 7. They're gray, size 43 to 44. I'm going to look to see what I really ordered because these are going to have to be a return or a gift to someone else. And who else would I give them to? I don't know who wears... I don't know people's shoe sizes. Okay, let's see. Of course, not in that order. This was, all these orders put together. And then I got a $5 credit because they were so late getting it to me. They probably knew I was in Australia and they thought, oh, we don't need to hurry for her. So they sure didn't. No, they didn't know where I was. They don't even care about me. Let's face it. They do not care. As long as I keep spending the money, that's all they care about. They don't even know who the people are. They're probably thinking, how can we trick them this time to buy more? I know, let's set up a game and they can win 3 free gifts if they spend $40, but they don't get to get the coupon this time. It's for the next order. And then you have to order that. See, they sent me the wrong. I was right. They are wrong. I bought a size, and now it's discontinued. It's probably why they have other kinds, but these are the ones I bought. And a 6.5 to 7. That is not this size. 5'11". Well, now I got a gift for somebody that's a size. I'm going to have to... Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, in what size in the USA is a size 42 to 43?
From size.me. US to EU, a US men's size 9 is approximately a European size 42 to 43.
A 9. Size 9. These won't even fit my daughters. These are like size 9. Now I gotta find somebody who wears a size 9. And I'm gonna try... Can you return things that are discontinued? Well, let's try these on. But see, I don't like these as much because they're not slip-ons. I guess they're slip-ons if you don't ever pull that up. I don't want to try it on right now, though, because I'd have to put my foot in the air. I got this for little Ezra for $1.97. He's my great-grandson, 2 years old. I don't know. Yeah, he was wearing a hat the other day. It says Moonlight. I don't know what that says. Of the waved. Ride on the Wave. Made in China. Number 15. Pretty cute. Little ears. Little pom-pom ears. Oh, that's so cute. Hope he likes it. All right. And this is so cute. Had to get it. 302. But I don't know what quality it's going to be. I got to save the box in case I'm going to give it for a gift. Because it's a Hello Kitty. And, you know, I'm not really fond of Hello Kitty. Oh, it's cute. But it is definitely for a child, not an old grandma. Stainless steel in the inside. I wonder if it keeps it hot because it's stainless steel. I could just, Hello Kitty, I could just keep it at my house for when, whose little granddaughter do I have left? Emma coming up. Children's straw cup. Did it come with a straw? No. Where would you put a straw? It's a solid opening. They're tricking you. They want you to think you have a straw with it. No, it's just a cup. It's cute. But it's like for a 2 or 3-year-old, 4-year-old at the most. And even Emma's not going to be using it for a couple years. I'm going to have to save this for 2 years. But it's cute. And it's not cute enough in my house to be a, you know, like a little display. So I don't know. Maybe I'll donate it to Trevor's classroom. Because how much did I pay? $3. I made it. All right. What is this? Oh, I paid, well, this was another trick gift. $3.75. And I'm thinking, good price for gloves that are 100 of them. But then guess what? They're from a local warehouse near you. It's not near me. It's far from me. So then the postage, so then I paid $5.49 or something more, you know. I want to see what quality they are, though. If they're like the doctor's office ones. And I ordered size small, because I have small hands. It's the only thing small on me. Small feet, small hands. No, I'll tell you a story. My mother had a real small frame. So I got it from her, a skeletal frame. Except her feet were smaller. Hers were 5. Okay, look, they fit perfect. So I'm glad to have these. Because, you know, we never know when the next pandemic's going to break out. Or the next sickness, evil sickness, that we're like, don't touch anybody. All right, so, oh, they're not intended for harsh chemicals. Okay, I won't, but I will. Because I think something is better than nothing. It may or may not provide a chemical barrier, depending on the type of chemical you are in contact with. You're supposed to consult specialists or refer to the material study documents for the chemicals that you're using. Oh, I got to do research on the chemicals I'm using. They're powder-free, latex-free, and protein-free. Protein-free, don't eat them. Okay, so, the story I was telling. Chad was in the hospital, and I had to take care of him because he didn't have a wife. And, you know, some things should not be touched, even if it's your son. I had to wipe his bottom. You couldn't, but when a big adult sits on the toilet, it's what I learned. I'm going to tell you this so that if you ever have to do it, you're not going to be scared. If you have to wipe a big person's bottom and they're sitting on the toilet and you reach behind to wipe like you did your little child potty training, you can't see a darn thing because their butts are so big on the seat. So you just are going by feel. And so you have the glove on with the toilet tissue and the wet wipe or whatever, trying to be in the right area. And you have to have instructions of which way to go and how deep and everything, because you can't see it. If that's too much information, then you know you're on the right channel, because I usually give you too much information. Well, I didn't know that when I had to take care of him, and you might have to take care of somebody someday, and you're kind of worried about that. How do I wipe their bottom? So now you know. Hope I never have to do it again. Of course, if it was my husband, it would be different. All right, this was a free gift, and I was so glad because I needed them. I bought the robes for Macy and Brinley, and I wanted the pajamas to go with it. So these, I already got Macy's, so now these are going to be either Ellie's or Brinley's. Light purple, and they're a size 140. So I'm going to have to look that up. But I got them for 9 cents. You know, you got to choose a gift that was going to be cheap. They're satin, and they're long-legged. They wanted those. Okay. What is it? It seemed like I was going to tell you another story about the gloves. Remember in COVID time, you couldn't even get the gloves. They're all sold out everywhere you went. This was $6.87, and it better be good for $6.87. No, it's not another Material Mom, but you know what's coming. Christmas. But it has a battery, but it also, you can plug it in to your USB power. And it's bells. If you don't turn it on, you can sing, white coral bells upon a slender stalk, lilies of the valley deck your garden plot. I don't know. We used to sing that when I was in 6th grade. That's why I don't remember all of it. And that's why I don't have a good voice. But Shauna, my sister, she sang it beautifully. Anyway, but it's red when you plug it in. I'm going to plug it in for you. Although I don't have my battery box here. All right, let me see. Let's see. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'll tell you why I love it. Because in my big windows here, it's on the 2nd story of the house, and from the highway, you see my windows really good. I have a ton of these bells. I have, let me think, what would they be? A Christmas tree, you know, all the Christmas ones, these things that light up. And I put them in these windows. That is the best, easiest decoration you ever did. All right, I'm going to go get my batteries. Just a minute. What do I have? My battery box. Do you guys have a battery box? This is a double-sided one. And last Christmas or the Christmas before, I don't remember what, I bought all the men a battery box. And I felt so bad because Autumn was here the other day, my granddaughter, and I gave her husband one. And she goes, I said, I get a battery. So I went and got it, and then I could tell she's laughing. I go, what? She goes, Austin, her husband's battery box, he only has 3 batteries in his. That's sad. But I used to be like that too. They take AA batteries. I used to be like that too. I only had, because I was, you know, had kids, so every time you got a battery, it was gone. I think it takes 3. How many? 3. Boy, somebody's messaged me a lot. Now, I was going to go to Todd and Emily's, but they're coming here. I still want to go. So my battery box broke right here. So I'm thinking that I might go Monday, I mean. And then I don't know if I'll spend the night or go for the day. I don't know. I just need some things, and Rock Springs has all the stores you can, you know, that you want. I need some pink sparkly yarn, and I need, Jamie, of course, has to go look at the fish, and I said, why? We have enough fish. You can't even keep them clean now. Why do you want more fish? Well, I need a plant. He needs a fake plant that's pretty because his other one is worn out. And that's where the fish, those golden yellows, what are they called? They lay their eggs in the little plants. I mean, they don't. It's not eggs. I lied. They have the little babies in their mouth. And after a little bit, they spit them out into the plants. And then if you don't have the plants there, the other fish will eat the little teeny tiny babies. And so if you want to raise the fish, you got to have places for those little babies to hide. And so I understand. But we don't need any more fish. I don't really want them to have babies. Because last time we had so many, and you can't sell them for nothing. Nobody has that hobby. And then we have to feed them until you're bankrupt feeding them all. So, I don't know why he wants to. I think he just feels so happy that why it fell off, so I know it's not on that good. And now, is it like, do you switch it, push it, pull it? Okay, pretend I'm strong. Use a tool. Let's find a tool that is like a little poker that will poke into, like tweezers. I need tweezers. I know I have tweezers here. Here's some tweezers. Okay, poke it right here. Pull it, poke it. Today, Hillary called me. I mean, I lied. She texted me. She said, Mom, where are you? Well, I was getting ready to get in the bath. And she goes, well, have you been to town yet? No, Hillary, I'm not even dressed yet for the day. Well, they went out of town because, they're moving in that new house. But I think Levi had to get something for his business, a truck part or something. But anyway, she goes, a FedEx envelope's coming. Could you please go to my house and get it, my old house? Because she didn't, they're not living there anymore, but they're not out of it yet. They still have to clean it or something, I guess. Oh, I'm going to be breaking it. No, I did it. Okay. I did it. I heard it pop open. And so she wanted me to go get it for her. Well, I couldn't go right then because, I'm in the bathtub. I wasn't presentable yet. And I don't want to waste gas just run into town in my robe. I wouldn't do that. Unless it was to pick up a kid or something. But anyway, so I took my bath, had to wash my hair, dry it, curl it. So then we didn't go to town until they made this good. Good thing I'm telling you an important story while I'm doing it. All right, so I went and it was there. And there were 3 packages, but she said, oh, she didn't say anything. Am I supposed to take the packages too? But the FedEx letter was something important that she didn't want. I think it had a check in it or something. So anyway, his business. So I got that, and she told me where to hide it in her house, her new house. I did it. But she wasn't there, and the kids had friends there, But then when I got home, I looked at the message I got from Credence. Grandma, could you come and get us and take us and go get some food? I know they have tons of food there, but they don't have a refrigerator. Levi and Hillary went to get the refrigerator. I've spoiled them, but I was at the temple, so I couldn't. I didn't get the message, and I couldn't. Because the other day, I took them Rice Krispie treats. All right, it's on. The batteries don't work unless it's plugged in. Why do you have batteries if it doesn't work? I went through all of that, and now it's not working. Either way, if the batteries are in, it doesn't work. Mine's broke. It was working until I put the batteries in. Okay, now we got to take the batteries out. Maybe it's charging, but they're not rechargeable batteries. I do have some rechargeable batteries. I always forget to use them. Okay, we're taking these out. Did I put them in right? The ends and the fronts and stuff. Okay. I broke it. I did. I actually did. Here's the wire. Came undone on here. Don't buy one of these. I already broke it. I'm getting my money back. Can you refix it with that? I have another thing to take to Todd to fix because he's an electrician and he can fix it for me. Emily's husband, Todd. Because look right here. See this wire right here? It's loose. That's why it's not working. Return. All right. Should I just delete this whole thing? Delete my battery box. Delete the whole thing. What do I buy next? Let's find something better that's not one of these that I know I love. $1.98. I tell you about when I went to Lowe's to buy my stove, my new stove that broke again. And I had one of these on. And the lady that worked at Lowe's go, "Did you just braid your hair to match?" And I go, "Nope, it's a headband from Temu." I don't know if she knew what Temu was. She acted like she did. Oh. Okay. Now this I bought for $3.92. And they told me on the thing, it said boys outfit. Now, I had 4 boys. Classic wear, best style, 1979. That's when Tyson was born. This is supposed to be a boy. I would never put my little boy in this color. Ever. It looks huge. But anyway, what size did I buy? 6 to 9 months. For Emma. I'll save it for Christmas. But it said boys outfit. Of course, every necklace they put on Temu, they go, men's necklace. I've had 3 husbands, 4 boys that are men now, a dad, father-in-laws, stepdad. No, I didn't have a stepdad. None of them would wear those necklaces. They say men's necklace. All right, 81 cents. These are cute. Now, I have a lot of jewelry left from last year that I bought, Christmas jewelry from Temu. So I don't really need that much, but I saw this, and it just, for that price, it just grabbed me right then. You got to have it. You got to order it. It's going to be cute. You're going to be wearing it with something Christmassy that's red. And so I got it. I hope it's not broken. Okay. Here it is. There's a knot in it, of course. I'm good at knots, though. Don't pull on them ever. You know how I got good at knots? Because I'm a sewer, seamstress, crocheter, knitter. And you would get knots in the yarn, in the threads, and everything, and you learned how to get them out good. So you have to loosen it. Do not pull, just loosen it up, and then you can see from whence it came, from whence it needs to go. And that's the trick. And you have to be patient, and you have to just tell yourself, I can do it, I can do it, I know I can. And Jamie can't do it because his hands are so big that I've asked him to fix things, and he always breaks it. Wow, look at these earring protectors. You know, they usually put a little tiny thing on the end. This one, they put big old ones because it's high quality. 87 cents. All right, here's the earrings. They have pink, they have red and green and blue. They have all the colors. Little Christmas trees. Aren't they cute? But then they gave me this back to the earring too, but they only gave me 1. No, they gave me 2. I lied. They are good. They're perfect. Temu, you're perfect. Thank you. I wonder who has the job of getting the earrings and putting them in there and making sure the 2 backs are in there too. She sits at the table all day. She's probably 7. And she takes those backs and drops them in the packages. That's her job. And she probably makes 25 cents a day to do that. No, she might make less. But her life sucks in China, but she's thankful for the job she has because they can get a lot of rice for 25 cents. And so we are helping them. We wish, if I knew her, that little girl doing that, I would send her some extra money, but I don't know who she is. When I go on my cruises and I see those poor people in Fiji and stuff, I have some dollars in my pocket. I don't say anything, or I'll look at it. I won't even look at the people. They were sitting on the sidewalk with all their belongings around them, which wasn't much. And I would secretly drop $1 or $2 in their laps. Don't tell anybody. All right, here it is. The necklace. I love it. Now, I have a special box that just has the Christmas jewelry in it. But I haven't got it out yet for the season because I don't want to think about Christmas, decorating or wearing Christmas until December. You got to enjoy each holiday as it comes. We are concentrating on Thanksgiving now. Jamie, guess what he did all day after we got back? He is cutting up the pumpkins and baking it again. He tried to give some away, this lady that I babysat for, her little children all those years, because until they went to school. They're like my grandkids. $1.48. These are professional industrial tweezers. Little industry, like precision tweezers for $1.48. They even come in their own case. That's going to be always handy to keep them in. I could keep other things that are precise little things in here too. I like it. So, she came last night, and I kept thinking, I know they're going to leave because they got to go trick-or-treating and stuff. You know, this was back on Halloween. She stayed a long time, and Jamie goes, do you want some pumpkins to cook and process and bake with? Oh, I'd love to, but I just don't have time. We've been hunting, and I don't have time for it. And I said, Jamie, I think what she would like you to do is you do it for her and bring her the bags to put in the freezer. She goes, yes, that's what I'd like. Look at this. It is a pumpkin ring that is for Thanksgiving. It's adjustable. You could even use it for a toe ring. And it's little pumpkins all the way around it. It was only 45 cents. So I bought 2 of them. One for me and one for a gift. And I can wear this on Thanksgiving while I'm cooking for the 45 people. I don't know how many it'll be. Hillary said she's going to be gone because her new house is big. And I said, hey, we could come here for Thanksgiving. She goes, we'll be gone. I don't know if they're going on a cruise or what. I think they are. How come there's only 2 batteries here now? Because I dropped one. After all that work. Okay, now, I hope I like this. I thought I just ordered this 2 days ago. All right, I bought this jacket. I got it out ahead of time. I bought this jacket, and I love it. I'm going to take this black jacket off. When I sit, it doesn't fit too good, but it's my size. But usually I don't button it up. But I was buttoning it up because every video I've made lately, I'm wearing orange. But I did wear this with a skirt to the temple with this jacket, and it was good enough with cute black flat shoes. All right. Pretend this isn't this color. Because look, these 2 colors. Oh, actually, these 2 colors were Hillary's wedding colors. She got married in September. And she had burgundy and this burnt orange were her wedding colors back in the day. I don't know what year it was. at least 9 or 10 years ago. I don't know how long she's been married. No, Ari. How old's Ari? 16, 17 years ago. All right, I got this from Temu. I love it. I wish I would have taken it on the cruise instead of the silver one I took. All right, and I love it because I'll show you for a fat person. It's kind of stretchy. The length is good. Let me do this. Okay. So I want to wear it at Christmas time. Look how beautiful it is. That could be my thumbnail. Wait, where's my sign? Where's my sign? Like right here. Wait, let me have my hair forward so they know I didn't cut my hair. Like right here. Perfect. Anyway, I don't have anything to match this really. Black velvet skirt maybe or something. Well, they had these skirts from Temu. How much did I pay for it? Didn't even write it. Oh, $7.23. You couldn't make it for that. Look. Oh, I hope it's not that horrible length. I hate that length. Between the ankle and the knee, and it's like frumpy grandma length. I either want it short or to the ground. So I'm hoping. It's made pretty well, and the fabric is nice, flowing, but not full. I don't want a full, but I was hoping it would match. I think it does. I would wear a black shirt underneath. Oh, good, it's to the ground. Maybe wear black booties or red booties. So this was Temu and the jacket. It's perfect because I didn't want a too orangey red. I wanted more of a dark burgundy red. Well, when you look at that little tiny picture, you don't know what you're getting. Oh gosh, once again. But I'll wear this to church in December, just with the black thing, and I'll feel like I'm festive. Love it. But this is not really Christmas skirt. Now they have these with Santas on them and Christmas print on them. And I did like that. But I don't know. I got this one to be safe. I don't know if I have enough to wear all the Christmas clothes to wear. I don't need any more. Oh, look, I could wear these slippers with this. I won't, though. All right. Now, I've ordered these before, so I'm reluctant to show it again. Ugh. But, you know, in a big family, there are some people who think you're playing favorites. I don't ever want anybody to think that I love them more than the other one, or I like them better, I'm giving them more, and then have one child say, I'm the favorite, I get more, and the other kid or grandkid saying, I don't ever get any, she never gives me anything. I try to be fair. So the way to be the fairest is to give them all the same thing, which is hard to do because everybody has a different lifestyle and different wants and needs. But I found this. That's my favorite way to cook. And Autumn was here the other day when the package came, and I told her what it is. And she goes, oh, Brianna would love one of those. Or she would love one of those. Or she was telling me people who I could give it to. Luckily, I've ordered a lot of them. What is it? The veggie slicer. And I've shown it on here before how easy it is to make a dinner in the crock pot. You just get a slab of meat, whether it be beef, pork, chicken, whatever. You could even put a kielbasa. And then you put your vegetable right here. Onion. Slam it down. You cut it in two. Slam it in it. It's all chopped up how you want it. You put the different blades you want in there that you can be slicing it or cubing it. And then you put the celery. You put the cabbage. You put the bell pepper. Carrots. Smash it down. And then it holds all the vegetables in the bottom. And then you just dump it in the crock pot with, you know, your meat. Put a little bit of water until the meat stuff will come out of the meat, you know, your broth or your juices. But you want a little water in there to start with. But anyway, and then you just put whatever seasoning you want. Maybe a little with chicken, rosemary, or maybe you want Italian with the Italian seasoning, or, you know, whatever you want. And then you just turn the crock pot on and you leave and you go somewhere, or you go to bed, or you sit in the living room and watch TV all day. And then when it's dinner time, like 5, put it on low if you're going to be gone a long time. If you're going to be hurrying, then you put it on high. And then when your husband comes home or the kids come home, they smell it and they think she's been busy all day cooking. It smells so good. And then you won't get in trouble for watching movies all day like what you really did. Oh, yeah, I've been cooking all day. I spent a lot of time on dinner and I made it. And buy some rolls so that you can have it with the dinner. And it's wonderful. Ice cream and some root beer, and you're going to have floats for dessert. You didn't have to cook hardly. So I'm buying these for everybody. Chad, Trevor, Emily, Hillary. I bought 4 of them. And then Todd. And then now I have with Brianna, and I want to give one to Craig and Amy, and I want to give one to Autumn. Anyway, I still need more, probably a couple more of these, because it's the perfect gift for anyone who has a kitchen, unless they already have one. And how much did I pay for it? Like $9. That's a good price for a nice little kitchen appliance. All right, let me see if I got everything. My empty sack now is full of the garbage. That means I succeeded. I can put it in here. Garbage, cleaning, then the garbage. Uh-oh, there's another sack. What is that? Oh, it's empty. An empty sack. Okay. I think I got everything. I'm looking to make sure. Oh, that was yesterday's earrings. I put them over here. One more thing that fell. These are the cheapest gift for a teenage girl. They love it. Look how many rings. There's like how many in here? 30 rings? No, I don't know how many. Doesn't say. Anyway, they're silvery rings, and you get a whole slew of them. And they're different sizes, and all my teenage girls love these. So if you're looking for a gift for a teenager, buy these, and they're like $1. No, I don't know how much. I didn't write it down, but they're cheap. So this is a good gift to give. And then if you have more than one and you're really poor, buy it and divide them up. And then if you save the little boxes, you can put them in the boxes or whatever. Or you could buy them one of those ring boxes and put a ring in each little drawer compartment. And they would think you're giving them the best gift ever. So I went and bought a rotisserie chicken. Rotisserie. Autumn said I say that word wrong. For dinner. And then they have these side dishes you buy. This is the first time I ever bought it. I thought it was going to be a chicken rice that you do in the pan, and then you boil it, and then you turn it on low and put the lid on, and it finishes cooking. Wrong. What you do is nothing except cut it open and put it in the microwave for 90 minutes. No, 90 seconds. Done. Cooks in the little pouch in the microwave. I'm like, I never heard of such a thing that's that easy. So I'm going to be buying some more of those if it's good, but I don't know how good it is. But I'm told Jamie, use some of that rotisserie juice in the bottom and put it on the rice, because the rice is probably kind of bland and dry. And then it will be a lovely dinner. So that's what we're having for dinner. I didn't cook much. 90-second cooking. Does that count as, yeah, I cooked dinner. Cut off the chicken and made the rice, chicken and rice. Sometimes we're lazy and we don't want to cook a lot, and sometimes you're putting on the dog and sometimes you're not. You're just getting by. So that's what I'm doing today, just getting by. Because I went to the temple. I couldn't do everything today. All right, and now look at how good I did. I made this video, and I cooked dinner and went to the temple. That was all the good things. But I'm going to be packing away summer stuff and getting out winter stuff. I'm going to make a video of that. You'll love it. Okay. Oh, wait. Don't forget to subscribe.